What's up everybody, welcome to this commentary, and today I'm going to tell you why DICE are fucking hypocrites. So back in 2011 when Battlefield 3 first launched and it was hailed as the Call of Duty killer, Patrick Bach said that annualizing the franchise would be a mistake. He said, quote, EA would never force us to release a game every year. I think that would dilute the vision of the franchise, and you will eventually kill the franchise by doing that. Now, with the release of Battlefield Hardline, we now know that was a bunch of horseshit that was spewing out of Patrick Bach's mouth. Now, this is why you could never trust any game publisher or game developer, because they just lie to you. This is pathetic. This is just pathetic. They needed something to fill the Medal of Honor slot, so they created another Battlefield game instead of improving the current one. You know, they could have easily taken all the features, all the brand new features that are implemented in Battlefield Hardline and put them to work in Battlefield 4 and just made that game a lot fucking better. But they chose not to. You know why? Because they want the money. They don't give a shit about the longevity of the Battlefield franchise. They give zero shits. They just want the money. They've turned into an EA is an Activision now. I mean, they're worse than Activision. Let's be honest. They ruined Battlefield 4. Activision didn't ruin Call of Duty. That was the whole Infinity Ward leaving and then Treyarch having to, you know, be the better dogs, and then Infinity Ward trying to catch up and fucking all that fun stuff. Anyways, EA has ruined Battlefield, and DICE has just sat there and taken it just so they could be able to create the Star Wars Battlefront game. Just so they would be able to create the Star Wars Battlefront game. They sat there and they took an ass pounding. Their vision's dead. They don't give two fucks about Battlefield. The community's turned against them. They give zero shits about the Battlefield franchise. It's just terrible. It's terrible. A franchise that we thought could take out Call of Duty has now fallen. I mean, when I play Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on my Xbox, there's at least, I don't know, 100,000 people playing. If you look at the numbers at bf4stats.com, there's around 50,000 people playing on all devices, all consoles / PCs that you're able to play on. There's about only 50,000 people playing Battlefield 4 at any given time. Now, I don't know if the people have come back for CTE. I don't know that, but core Battlefield only has about 50,000 people playing, and that's just pathetic. EA wanted DICE to push out that game before it was finished, and, well, this is what happened. The community fizzled away. There's only a couple of YouTubers left doing Battlefield content, sole Battlefield, just Battlefield on their channels. Because, you know, most YouTubers that used to do Battlefield have moved on to other games, instead of, you know, sticking with a game that in their mind is dying. Now, these YouTubers that have stuck with Battlefield, such as myself, actually believe that the game could go to new heights, actually believe that they would improve the game in time, actually believed that their audience would return after the game was fixed. Problem? Game was never fixed. So, DICE is just shit terrible. They are shit terrible. EA's shit terrible. Hell, I'm even considering going back to Call of Duty. That's how terribly I feel when it comes to EA and DICE at this moment. I would rather play a Call of Duty game, which is crappy. We all know it's crappy. We don't expect anything from Call of Duty. I'd rather play a Call of Duty game right now than play a Battlefield game. That's how crappy DICE is at this moment. That's how crappy EA is at this moment. They're just trying to push out as many titles as they possibly can, meet as many deadlines as they possibly can, and they're forgetting about the consumer. They're forgetting about the Battlefielder. They're forgetting about the Battlefielder that started playing in Bad Company 2 or 1942, has slowly seen his series change and mold into this piece of shit it's become now. Back in 2011, Battlefield 3, awesome game. Awesome fucking game. Just perfect. Then they fucked it up with Battlefield 4. Now they're fucking it up with Battlefield Hardline. This is terrible, the way they're going. They're making Battlefield an annual franchise, which for those of you that don't know what the word annual means, that means once a year. So this is essentially going to compete with Call of Duty, or try to. And I have a feeling Advanced Warfighter or Warfare or whatever the fuck it's called is gonna beat the shit out of Battlefield Hardline. You know why? Because the Battlefield community's dead. It is dead. There's no saving it. There's no way it's going to be saved. Even if the DICE developers, those developers at DICE, they start begging people to come back. They start paying YouTubers to come back. No one's coming back. They fucked their game over, they fucked their audience over, and they gave zero shits when Battlefield 4 released. So, it's just sad. It's just fucking sad. I hope DICE one day gets its shit together. I hope one day EA gets their shit together. I hope somebody gets their shit together and makes Battlefield the game, the great game that it once was, as opposed to what it is now. That's it for this rant. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All that fun stuff. I am the Game Tab. Have a good day. Ho ho.